Welcome back, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Joe here.
Kevin.
All right, season 6 premiere of The Americans, the final season. I'm expecting a lot.
Yeah, I feel like this is the everything goes bad season.
I hope so.
Because
I
this,
really do.
the last episode was when Philip and Elizabeth had a chance to walk away and decided not to. Now, in the history of television, like look at Breaking Bad. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but there were multiple characters in Breaking Bad, right? Who, when they had their opportunity to walk away, to check out and cut your losses and be okay, they didn't do it, and everything went wrong.
Sure.
And I think that that's the only way that can go. Somebody has a chance to walk away from something horrible and they decide not to. Have you ever seen a movie or television show where things all of a sudden go great for them after that decision?
No, never.
And I don't expect it to here.
It's a classic trope, and I think the same thing happened here.
I do too. I think you could have walked away, and I think there's going to be some absolute horrific cost for a lot of people because of it.
Absolutely.
We're going to jump into it here, guys. I do want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us, and give a special thank you to Actuarial Lurker, Balash Foldes, Chris, Derek Peterson, Jeff, Christy Goverston, NJ, Surigundavarapu, Togir Linkstad, Weird Magic, and WerePanda47. Thank you so much, guys. Really glad you're here.
Yes. And if you're watching this for the first time on YouTube, welcome to our channel. If you want to hit the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so stay up to date on the new content we've coming your way.
If you would like to see a fuller reaction to this and everything else that we have watched or we're currently watching, please check out a link in the description below to our Patreon channel. I said show. On every show, including The Americans, we're at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon if we're on YouTube. So if you'd like to continue, you can do so on our Patreon. You will have to sync and watch along on your own source material.
Yes.
You're only going to see and hear us.
Oh, I do like
That's Elizabeth, right?
It looks
just in a weird, in a costume.
It should be in drawn. Yeah, it's okay. It's a portrait situation going on here.
Is she filling in on a new fake boyfriend here? I'm curious if we had a time jump here, like with the song and everything that I'm not catching.
I don't know.
Maybe we're not in the early 80s anymore. We might be later in the 80s.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah. I guess we'll see how old Paige is.
Yeah. Oh, is that Max?
That's Max from Gilmore Girls, right?
Yeah. Max Medina. It's not. It looks exactly like.
No, I think it's him because that's like 10 years older than this. Because this was like 2020-ish.
Yeah, I think so, right?
On the final season,
I think it's ended fairly recently.
Yeah. Let's see, Philip's not wearing any kind of disguise here.
Yeah.
We're keeping himself busy.
I don't know. Some senator or something.
Does not seem to be enjoying herself.
No.
Has a Ginny and the Dark Knight of the Soul and Forrest Gump.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. Don't jump. It's burnt out. Look at that.
Yeah. She's the one that said they had to keep going, too.
Yeah, careful what you wish for, right?
I just feel like they could have gone and someone else could have found a way to get into Kimmy's house and keep getting the tapes.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah, he's living richer here.
He is.
Okay, Revenge of the Nerds 2. Well, okay, so 87?
87, yeah.
Yeah, so this is like getting towards the end of the Cold War here.
Yeah. I like they didn't tell us what.
Yeah, that's a good thing. It's time to figure out.
Know your movies.
Because this song might be later, too. That's why I thought that there was a time jump. Like, I feel like this song is indicating a time jump.
So Paige is probably in college.
Yeah, I mean, Henry might be in college now, yeah. The plan was that she really kept working. He didn't work as much. Is that kind of what they did, you think?
Seems like it.
Like, he's kind of checked out a little bit.
Yeah.
He's the only thing he was going to keep doing.
Yeah.
As far as...
Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah.
She's got to be getting older, too, though. She's got to be, like, out of high school now.
Yeah. Less creepy, but still.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I just mean as far as a reason to keep going to the same house.
Oh, they're not talking? Oh, yeah, because she's working.
Right.
He's all like, how was your day?
It says right there, to build a wall between us. Yeah. Things aren't going great, which means he's going to get back into it because he feels guilty. More into it.
She's out here busting her butt.
Right. It was her suggestion that he step back, though.
It was.
I mean, regardless, obviously the resentment's there. Yeah. I wonder how much we're going to actually see Paige and Henry now. They might just be off at school.
For sure.
Or Stan's undercover girlfriend.
If he's still with her, yeah.
Which they may have gotten married.
That's a good point, yeah. Could have kids.
Yeah.
I wish I could just run off and go watch Henry play hockey right now, Philip.
I know.
So Henry's still in his boarding school, I guess?
Yeah, playing hockey.
I don't know what year we left off at, so I don't know how big this time jump is. But there definitely was one because they were indicating the fact that there was a time jump.
I thought it was like 83.
I did too.
Я не расстраиваюсь.
Не расстраивайся. 2 балла, надо же. 2 балла, а?
Okay, so Paige is fully immersed.
Yeah. She's learning the language.
В институты до каких лет принимают? До 35? У тебя еще уйма попыток. Ты хоть бы клубнику с себя сняла?
So she does know the language.
Yeah,
She's learned it at this point, yeah. They're just watching TV.
So I wonder if he didn't go to the boarding school. Well, I guess
No,
he
he's
went on a
probably
trip.
playing.
Yeah, for sure.
He's probably playing on the boarding school
Yeah.
team.
Stay with him! Stay with him!
Yeah, it said St. Edward's. It said St. Edward's in the background.
Shoot it! Shoot it!
Oh, off the post. That's got to hurt.
Yeah. Ah.
Henry's got a little fan club going.
He sure does.
Way to go, Jordy! Come on!
I like this for Philip.
Yeah.
Look, I'm sorry, Elizabeth, but
Yeah.
I lived in a workers' dormitory when I was young. It was hard work, but we had a lot of fun.
So she's a upperclassman in college.
yeah, look at the shoulder pads.
And that skirt suit with the vest running that whole factory, fantastic.
Yeah, that's how it is there.
They're really trying to sell her on this.
Yeah.
It's got a range of 3,100 miles, can carry up to 3 independently targetable warheads, each with an explosive power of 150 kilotons.
So she's in the game.
Yeah, big time.
It's hard to trust the Americans. There's a long history of these types of negotiations.
I know.
Okay, you want to ride back to your apartment?
I'm curious. I want to see if Wall Street was 87 or 86. I think it was 87.
I thought it was 87.
I saw McLeish coming out of DOE. He was with some negotiators for the ground-launched missile verification regime.
Yeah, 87.
Voller again Thursday.
Are you sleeping?
No.
Yeah.
I got a signal. You have a meeting in Mexico tomorrow morning. I don't know who it's with or what it's about.
Sleep on the plane.
Right? They just stretched them so
Yeah.
freaking thin.
Аркадий Иванович, рад вас видеть.
See if it's on place now?
Looks like he moved out. Yeah.
Заходите. У меня к тебе разговор частного характера.
Privately meaning outside of the building there's no bugs.
Замначальник управления С такие вещи должен знать.
Поздравляю.
Yeah. That's where he's going there.
Я могу тебя поднять. Для тебя были вещи важнее, чем наши игры.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the world not dying.
Поезда должны ходить по расписанию.
У меня сын.
Oh,
Ему всего лишь год.
he's got a kid.
Не верят в то, что затеял Горбачев. Перемены им как серпом по одному месту.
Gorbachev ended the Cold War.
For sure.
Аркадий Иванович,
В Вашингтоне скоро пройдут переговоры по разоружению. Горбачев поставил все на их успех.
He's going to the summit too, then.
Он должен знать, чем она занимается, чтобы мог ее остановить, если до этого дойдет.
чтобы он над собственной женой.
That's not his own life.
Зависит будущее нашей страны.
I don't know.
Maybe it could have been.
Maybe they're not. I don't know.
It's a misdirect one way or the other. He did say Latin America.
Sure.
She's in Mexico.
And he did meet him in season 3, I think. At the magazine stand.
Yeah.
То, что я вам скажу, известно только нескольким людям. Даже ваши кураторы в центре, они в курсе. А о нашей встрече знают только ваши большие начальники.
Well, the mugs.
Yeah.
Ему рассказывать не стоит.
And now the miscommunication problems will start flying.
Here we go.
Condo was perfect because you knew to switch, and you took that incredible fishing boat where they cooked your catch.
That was amazing.
All it takes is one conversation to produce a breakthrough, so just keep at it. Okay?
I like this new Philip.
Yeah. It looks like it's going really well in the
For
travel agency industry.
He doesn't have to kill anybody.
Yeah. They've also really upgraded.
Yeah, they have.
Америка будет стерта с лица земли.
Doomsday Machine.
Yeah. You know, I kept asking when she's going to hit her breaking point.
Right.
I don't think she ever will. I don't think
No,
it's
I
ever
think
going to
for her,
happen.
yeah.
She's just always gung ho. Try to sleep sandwiched between two people.
Right. You have the worst seat.
I hate every time I fly and I get that seat. I'm like, dang it!
Me too. I hate it.
Everyone knows you're mad because you're the middle. But they're like, thank God it's not me. Don't feel bad for her. I really don't.
No. It's all part of the game, yo.
Yep.
A lot of Nazis were brilliant too.
Whoa!
It's okay. I can handle a college student.
Great, she is all yours.
See, he hates Bork too.
Everybody hated Robert Bork. He didn't make it.
He's great, doing really well.
He's a hockey star. He's like Wayne Gretzky.
He's become a real little leader out there.
It's cool. I love how proud of Henry Stan is.
Just leave him.
I'm gonna get you started.
How can you be so cute when you're cranky?
So we don't know yet what department Stan's working in now. We didn't see the resolution there.
Well, we saw her talking him into staying.
For sure.
He tells me stuff now, but I still feel like I don't really know what's going on. You ever get that? Only all the time.
Yeah. It's classified. Yeah, these two are talking about stuff they shouldn't be.
Oh. And Elizabeth's like, ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
Who can I get murdered next?
Ну, какая же будет жизнь, если будем сидеть сложа руки?
Что ты себе вообразил? Что от тебя зависит вся судьба мира?
So basically what you have is a splintered Soviet government here, for sure.
Они все там свихнулись. Ты мне это говорил. Ты сам мне это говорил.
Everyone's going to be dead by the end of the show, aren't they?
I think so. I think Oleg's gonna die.
Yeah.
Stan, Elizabeth Phillip.
Yeah, I think so. I think all the main cast is going to be gone. Maybe maybe Paige.
You think?
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
She's in.
Yeah, she's hook, line, and sinker too, man. Granny better go too then.
Oh, yeah.
Big time.
I'm telling you, back in season 1, Elizabeth's like, I'm going to end you someday. I think it's going to happen. I think Granny's going to die, and I think it's going to be Elizabeth. I don't know how the betrayal goes down.
I want like a super intense showdown, like
Right.
knife fight at the park or something. It's black.
Yeah, I bet he thought he'd never be doing this.
Right. You get a great beard though.
Yeah. Back to Spec and the spy game in America. Yep. Right back in D.C.
I'd probably stop and get a burger at first. I'd be like, we got to go to McDonald's,
Yeah.
Burger King. I don't care.
I'm excited for Philip and Elizabeth to meet Oleg. You know, we've had these worlds never colliding.
I think
here.
it's gonna happen.
I do too.
And I do think Arcadia was talking about them.
I do too.
Oh, she's giving him a cigarette.
She's probably just taking caffeine pills like crazy.
Yeah. Chain smoking.
Yeah.
So Philip's going to jump back in the game, right?
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be too much for her.
And he loves her, so he'll be like, all right.
No, you don't have to feed me every night. It's not part of your job description.
Definitely Max.
Yeah.
Colleen, how's she doing?
Still breathing.
You need anything?
I need quiet.
Sir.
Yeah.
I painted that right after my mother died.
Oh.
Oh? That's it?
Look, Lenny, I'm so tired.
Art's not my thing.
It's like saying life's not your thing. Beauty is not your thing.
That's not really true.
No.
Never knew an artist before.
Well, now you do.
Yeah. Line dancing, all right,
Yeah.
Phil.
Yeah, this isn't going to last. Philip's just off living a nice, easy life while his wife's getting butchered.
Hey, hon, I want two-stepping tonight.
Right.
That's bread.
Actually, it's line dancing.
Oh, it is line dancing, isn't it? It's got some boots and everything.
Yep. How many different cases is Elizabeth working right now?
A million.
Really?
Our other agents called it sick. Can you just cover this one for us, please? The thing is, too, it's like you actually have to like live this life. You're a hospice worker.
If I work in a couple shifts a week, like full shifts. I dated a woman one time that did pediatric hospice. Ooh, she did not like that. She didn't do it very long.
My mom did hospice for a while. Yeah, it takes it out of it.
I'm sure.
That's like all needle drops too.
Yeah. We've never had this much incidental music in the show.
I guess Paige is carrying some of the weight too, so it's not just Elizabeth.
Excuse me, I'm with security. U.S. Navy. Yeah, I noticed you sitting in your car here. It's not the best neighborhood.
I'm just waiting for a friend.
Mm-hmm. I see your driver's license, please.
Beat up the nice young Navy man.
Remember when they killed the guy in the van, season 1?
South America. South America? Ah, no. I'm sorry. I mean American South.
I'm telling you, the best Chinese food in the city.
I think so, yeah.
Come on, you can't take my college ID. I need it. I promise I'll meet you Saturday.
I don't know. Beautiful girl like yourself might forget, you know?
She's gonna kill this guy eventually, isn't she?
That's a nice try. I'll see you Saturday on.
It's like this goon.
A cop hit on my ex when we got pulled over one time while I was in the car.
Really?
Yeah. We all went to college together. He's like, I'm driving. She's in the passenger seat. He goes, do you remember me? And I thought he was talking to me. I was like, no. And he's like, no, you. Like, are you freaking kidding me?
I really want you to understand this. Under pressure, you kept your cover. You said and did all the right things.
Yeah. I mean,
Thanks.
she's got her picture though.
Yeah.
Which is why
it's not great.
Mom's probably gonna go kill him and get the ID. Not tell her.
You know, he got reassigned, honey. I don't have to tell you.
Yeah.
I need you to drop me near Wisconsin and Calvert.
Yeah.
Is she okay? Yeah.
Oh, she didn't say it was her daughter.
That's pretty smart.
It's just some girl named Julie. So this poor guy's gonna get killed over flirting.
Still not pretty strong. Not saying he deserves to die or anything, but yeah.
Right.
Maybe don't keep that ID.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
You better find it, because if you don't find it, they find a dead body with your daughter's picture.
She got it.
Cool.
I'm sure you're good. I spent 9 hours getting clean. I'd have to have the whole FBI on me for me to miss it.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. Yeah.
This summit, it could be a turning point. We have a pretty good idea where you stand. I'm not involved anymore.
You're gonna have to be.
Yeah.
You're Godfather 3 in it right now, dude.
We want you to find out what your wife is doing and tell us. And if you have to, stop her.
Might get a little Mr. and Mrs. Smith, actually.
You're right. There's some things bigger.
I'm here because the future of our country is being decided right now. You know that.
Oh, that's the real hero of the show.
Yeah. No chance he tells her.
Just want to use these treaties as a cover so they can keep building up their arsenal while we get rid of ours. That sound fair to you?
That's not actually how that went down. Yeah.
If you knew how tired I am, you wouldn't still be talking.
Elizabeth, this job you're doing, it's exhausting and it's complicated and hard.
I don't need another one of your speeches, Philip.
You really should have told her.
I think the idea is he can still tomorrow, but something obviously is going to go very wrong between now and then. They will never be on the same page,
No.
until maybe the end of the show.
At this point, it seems like pettiness.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That felt like the resolution. Yeah.
Oh, okay. We started out with a bang. That was a fun episode. All right. I like that we are really, because we've touched upon conflict between the two of them before. Obviously, they always butt heads, but this is really signaling the first time that it might be pretty darn serious.
Well, this is the first time they're not on the same page as far as their role in the world.
Yeah.
In this whole world. So the Soviet government is split, and they're on opposite sides of it right now. It looks like,
and it's represented in this household. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it really is. Anyway, I was know how the world does work out. Gorbachev stays in charge. He ends the Cold War.
Yeah.
Basically ends the Soviet Union too. Turns it into a democracy. So yeah, I'm assuming that's how the show's going to go. Obviously, I don't think we're in a Tarantino world here, but the big question is, how do we get there, and how many of the characters that we care about are actually going to pay the price to get there?
Like we said earlier, I
don't think most of them.
I think most of them. Yeah, I don't think Stan, Elizabeth, Philip. I mean, you said Paige. That's a big possibility too.
Right.
Paige can.
I think Oleg's going to be dead.
It seems that way. Him saying goodbye to his family, I was like, oh, he's going to die.
Yeah, I feel like Oleg in that speech at the end, he's like, I'm putting my neck on the line just to be here to tell you this, because it's that important. I don't think Oleg walks away with that kind of self-sacrificial attitude.
I wonder if it's him in a grave, or if it's just him like in prison.
No, I think him in a grave.
Isn't so?
Yeah, I think that's more final.
I get it. Well, there's something about his mom, making a big deal out of his mom being in prison when she was basically around his age.
Well, I mean, if he goes back to the Soviet Union, they're not going to put him in a gulag.
They're going to shoot him. Yeah, for sure. Well, if he gets caught here, though,
sure,
they'll go to prison here. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Obviously, I mean, it's not going to be happy. Whatever it is, I'm sure of it. I want to get back to Stan here in the next episode, hopefully.
Sure.
Because I think that his girlfriend is,
Oh, she's definitely awful. Yeah. He's definitely a complicating factor.
Yeah, and like the fact that like they're openly talking about stuff they're not supposed to be talking about. That's not good.
Yeah. Well, at least Elizabeth heard that too, so I think there will be some reckoning and revelation at some point of that as well.
We're gonna see that lady again.
Yeah. All right. We'll catch you next one, guys.
See ya.